Alright, we back at it again. We back at it again. This time to bring you another video. Alright, sorry I'm recording this like at sunset. It's kind of late because I had a dance performance and I had to wear this. I wear this polo shirt and stuff. So anyway, let's see what happens next. So like I always say, if you're new to this series, start from episode 1. You'll understand what I'm doing and the story and everything. And yeah, okay, I'm reading the script. Hold on. Okay. So last episode I explained why I'm kind of like awkward and I can't get into relationships right now. And eventually, me and Josephine, you know, kind of. I'm looking at. I'm looking at the script. And eventually we drifted apart and just kind of stopped talking to each other. And I feel like we both knew we were like in each other's presentiality. Damn vocab though. But yeah, we kind of just didn't really talk and it's kind of awkward, not gonna lie. And then during that time, the whole class switched seats. We had like a different seating chart, and I ended up being in the middle of all the rebellious cool kids, so I'm like, yeah, I'm cool now. And I also sit next to this girl, let's call her Alright, let's call her Amy. Amy is one of the popular kids and she's kind of unique, I guess. She wears like a lot of black and she's kind of like a boy almost. But she's a girl. But she also had this like cutesiness vibe about her. So, you know, I've never really seen anyone like her, but you know, I was kind of like, you know, she was just there, sat next to me, and I was like, okay, I ain't complaining. So we eventually started talking, and I don't know how our conversation started. I just said like, pass a pencil, and then she was like, what is the meaning of life? And I was like, oh, and then we get into this like huge conversation. I don't know. But it was funny because sometimes she couldn't understand me because my accent was so thick. Like I noticed my accent gets worse when I'm talking to someone like more attractive. The more attractive someone is, the worse my accent is. I kind of noticed that recently. So like if I'm talking to a girl or a boy, you know, let's not be sexist here. If I'm talking to a boy or girl, you know, and they're really attractive, my accent gets pretty bad. So if I'm talking to a normal person, I'm like, oh, can you pass me the pencil? But if it's like an attractive person, do you have a pencil or the paper, because I don't have one, and if you have one, then I can have one too, please. I don't understand. So we talked a little bit more, and you know, I made her laugh a couple times, so you know, I felt a little bit good. And then, you know, eventually we started talking about homecoming coming up. Homecoming coming up. Okay, here we go. Now remember, I was gonna ask Josephine to homecoming, and I still was, you know, planning on it. It was kind of awkward, so I wasn't sure how I was gonna do it, but I kind of knew in the back of my mind I was still gonna do it. And Ned, the guy who kind of, you know, got us together a little bit, he actually left the class, so I didn't talk to him anymore because that was our only class together, and yeah, we just, that whole kind of thing that happened in the past, it was just kind of dispersing. In fact, I took all my stuff out of the locker because I knew that like if I went to get something from my locker and he was there, it'd be like super awkward. And so I just took out everything and just stopped using that locker, and I still don't use it. So yeah, since I was dispersing, you know, I was like, okay, I can talk to Amy a little bit, just a little bit, you know. So we were talking about homecoming a little bit more, and she asked if I was going. I said yes, and then I asked her if she was going, and she said no. I was a little bummed out because, you know, at the time I was thinking like, oh, I can't ask her now because you know, she's not going. So I mean, like, not to get like in a relationship, I wouldn't do that, like I said in the last video, but you know, it was just homecoming, just something fun to, you know, just something fun, just something to go with. So we were talking slash flirting. We were flirting, yeah. We were talking slash flirting a little bit more. And I realized I couldn't convince her to go, and so I was like, alright, you know, whatever, I'll just go back to Josephine. I know, look, I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, Kate, you're such a cheater, what a player you are. Now I just want to let you know, this is all Happy's fault. I ain't doing this. That's Happy. I'm not happy. Actually, the funny thing I noticed about being happy, I'm not sure if it's like some sort of psychological effect or whatever, but like when I'm happy in school, it you know, not the character, not the emotion. You guys should know that by now. I'm gonna stop explaining that. But anyway, when I'm happy at school, I'm like immune to like outside judgment or whatever. Like I can't get embarrassed because like if I do, you know, something embarrassing, then it's weird. It's like Happy did it, you know, like I didn't do it. Like I have this like shell around me, which is Happy, and it's like he did it. So it's this like weird psychological thing going on. Yeah, it's getting deep. Sorry, I'm getting way off track, but okay, sorry, I'm getting way off track, but so anyway, you're probably thinking I'm a player since, you know, I'm kind of just going from girl to girl, but remember, I'm not going to get in a relationship with anyone. It's just homecoming, okay? I went back to my plan of asking Josephine to homecoming, and exactly that day, I thought that 2 girls asked me to homecoming. Oh my god.